Mhm.
The part that I am most fascinated by is what about within ourselves? How did I allow such a level of denial that I would leave my son over and over, even when he needed me? I kept leaving my husband until we got divorced. I, at the end of the year, would end up in debt after devoting half my life to this. I always had the phone on. And there came a point where I saw no way out because I really thought that I had no other skills, which is not true, and that I would just be stuck in what they called the lower modes and my life would fall apart. And it would be the biggest transgression if I ever left. It was exactly the opposite, by the way, for anyone who's thinking of leaving. It was the greatest moment of my entire life. And my life is more wonderful than it's ever been. What I learned is that I tuned out my emotions and I dismissed my own inner voice. And I let the voice of that authority, I gave my loyalty to that authority and let their mission take over my own inner voice and what was important to me. And that's something any of us can pay attention to and stop dismissing that voice. Now, I believe that there are times in our lives when we are in situations like we may be in a job that's a really challenging culture and authoritarian, but we may not be able to leave. Sometimes we are trapped like that, situationally or circumstantially. Even if you are in that situation, pay attention to how you feel. Don't lose touch with your inner voice, because once you do, you are down a path of being indoctrinated that can be very dangerous.